Hello. I am ready to begin lesson 2.6 with you. So starting on page 98, you should have your textbook ready to go and follow along as we talk about this. This lesson is called Solving Two-Step Equations. It's just more of what we did the last lesson. So the two key concepts. First, you undo the addition or subtraction. So if you're undoing addition, you'll use subtraction. If you're undoing subtraction, you'll do addition. And then the second step is to undo the multiplication or the division. So if you're undoing multiplication, you'll use division. If you're undoing division, you'll use multiplication. So let's look at example 1. It says solve 5n minus 18 equals minus 33. I'll write that down. First thing we've got to do is undo the subtraction. Remember, the goal is to get the n by itself. So let's get rid of that. We've got to undo it. So we're going to add 18, because remember, minus 18 plus 18 is 0. Have to do the same thing on that side. So we're going to be left with 5n on this side. Minus 33 plus 18. Since the bigger number is negative, we will subtract, and the answer is going to be negative. So that makes that negative 15. Now you have to divide, because we have to undo this multiplication problem. We're leaving n by itself by dividing by 5 on both sides. So n equals, the answer is negative 3, because negative 15 divided by positive 5 would be negative 3. All right, so that's the example. Let's try check understanding 1, A, B, and C. And so while I'm doing it, I'd like you to watch carefully and see if you get the same answer as me. Make sure that I'm doing it right. So the first problem is 3n minus 17 equals 67. Ask yourself what you do first. First thing you do is add 17 to both sides. So we're left with 3n equals, and it's going to be positive, 84. So then divide both sides by 3. N equals 3 into 84. I got to figure that out. 28. So n equals 28. That's the answer to that one. Let's try check understanding B. Minus 8y minus 28 equals minus 36. I'm going to pause for a moment and let you try to solve it yourself. Ask yourself what you're doing first. All right, so if you said that you add 28 to both sides, you were correct. You're left with negative 8y on this side. This cancels out. Equals minus 36 plus 28. The answer is going to be negative, since the bigger number is negative, and we are subtracting here. 16 minus 8. Oh, it's just going to be minus 8. Minus 8y equals minus 8. We'll divide those sides by minus 8. Y is going to equal 1. Now, if you ever wonder if you are correct, the easy thing is to just take your answer and plug it into the original equation. So if we took y equals 1 and we put 1 in for y, we should get our answer negative 36. Let's see if that's true. We're going to put y equals 1. 1 in for y. Negative 8 times 1 is negative 8. Minus 28, that's going to be minus 36. So the answer is correct. We did it correctly. All right, let's try 1C. We have 7n minus, now this is going to be tricky, minus 16 equals 100. Now here you have a minus minus. If you're doing subtracting another negative, answer is going to be a positive. It's just the same as multiplying a negative times a negative. So it's going to be 7n plus 16 equals 100. And then we're going to subtract the 16 to get rid of this. And we're left with 7n equals 100 minus 16, which is going to be 74. Divide both sides by 7. N equals 12, I think. Let's see. 7 into 74. Okay, the answer is 84. 84n, not 74. I made a mistake there. Subtract by 7. Yeah, so the answer is 12. All right, if it doesn't work out, you know you made a mistake, and you go back and correct, and you check to see if you got the right answer. Let's look at example 2. It says solve x over 3 plus 11 equals 16. All right, again, we want the x by itself. We're going to be subtracting or undoing the addition problem by subtracting 11 on both sides. We still have x over 3 equals 16 minus 11, which is just 5. Now we need to multiply 3 to both sides because we're trying to get the 3 out of the denominator. So x can be by itself. 5 times 3 is 15. X equals 15. All right. Now you can pause the video and try check understanding 2, A, B, and C. Try those by yourself. And then when you hit play again, I'll tell you what the answers are. So pause it now. All right, so presumably you've done 2A, B, and C. I want to tell you what the answers are. For 2A, did you get 200? The answer should have been 200. For 2B, did you get negative 136? That would have been the correct answer. And then for 2C, you should have gotten 26. So check your answers. If you did not get those correct, then pause the video again and go back and see if you can find your mistakes. All right, so let's continue on then. You see in the book there are 2 children who are solving problems 2 different ways. And how you choose to solve doesn't matter as long as you work at getting the right answer and you show me your work and show me how you thought about to solve it. It says, a family expects 85 people to attend its family reunion. There will be 13 children. Picnic tables seat 8 adults per table. The children eat on a large blanket. How many picnic tables does the family need? All right, so Sarah's just using number sense. She's just thinking about it and coming up with the answer. So you can read what she's thinking. She says, I can use number sense because the numbers are simple. First, I know that tables are needed only for adults. And there are 85 minus 13, since there are 13 children, or 72 adults. Each table holds 8 adults. So 72 divided by 8 is 9. So she comes up with 9, just reasoning it out. Chris, on the other hand, he writes out an equation. And he realizes that this is total algebra, so he lets t be the number of tables. That's what he wants to figure out, how many tables. So 8t would be the number of adults. So it's 8 people to 1 table. So you have adults plus children, and there should be 85 people altogether. So 8t plus 13, because there's 13 children, equals 85. Now you have the equation. And all you have to do is solve the equation. We want to get t by itself. We're going to get rid of or undo the addition first. So we're going to subtract 13 from both sides. That means this side is 72 equals 8t. Divide both sides by 8. And so t is going to equal 72 divided by 8, which is 9. All right, so we need 9 tables, because t represents the number of tables. All right. Let's go ahead and turn the page. There are exercises for you. So your assignment will be to do numbers 1 through 45 odd. That's 1 through 45 odd, and those are pages 100 to 101. And the secret word is review. So write that down, and then I'll know you've watched the video. All right, bye.